Oh my goodness. What the heck is going on? Well, there it is. That's Nibiru or Nemesis, whichever one has the two tails. Because there's one tail going that way, and there's the other going that way, and there she blows. It's Monday, June 25th, I believe, 2017, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm just not believing what I see. Sweet Jesus, Lord, have mercy on us. Well, there it is. That's Nibiru or Nemesis, whichever one has the two tails. Because there's one tail going that way, and there's the other going that way, and there's
Steve Wilson, 27 June, second installment, WSO. Check this out. I've got two pictures overlaid on each other from yesterday at the Manchuria or Northeast camera. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the just watch what I do. So this will show the sun going in two very different positions from 6:04 local Alaska time to 7:37, and look what shows up in the middle of the sun passing in front of it. Guys, look at this. This is intense and crazy and weird, and I don't know what it is. I'm not going to say it's a planet because I don't know if it's a planet. I don't know what it is. All I can tell you is that it shows a little bit of movement to the right. Lots of detail in terms of the sunlight, you know, hitting it. I've never seen images like this, let alone what we're seeing in the back there, that red splotch back in here. This is all new to me, man. I've never seen anything like this. But anyway, I'm just gonna fade out the one and then put in the other one. And then later in the day, and this is what's troubling about it, this is why I can't tell you for sure what it is. If the Earth is rotated by 1036, then these things should disappear. Okay? So there is a chance it's some kind of a lens thing, but I just can't say that, because if the sun goes by it and then illuminates it in that way, that just doesn't look like water on the lens, guys. You know what I mean? I just had to show that to you. Then remarkable footage, right? Unbelievable. Well, here's some more remarkable footage. This is your basic Bloom sky camera. Montana and Idaho had some clear skies, you know, and watch what the sun illuminates as it goes across the sky. Right there. That, my friends, is whacked. Another wacky photo coming out of the Bloom sky. Wow. Well, let's see what else. Let's see what else came in here. Next one. Wow, that one blew my mind a little bit. This is West Virginia. Whoa. There it is right there. She was trying to show us. Anyway, I'm going to stop back on this one, man. This is, that one is a little wacky. Wacky. And I think this will be a good time. And then I'm going to let a piece play by one of our subscribers. He was coming out of church yesterday and has an interesting video, and it's perplexing, and he goes on for a few minutes, but you will see that what a lot of people around the world are starting to see, that we might be dealing with you know, some stuff that we haven't seen before or recognize in our regular lives over the last couple centuries. So, I mean, this is the time that we really need to come close to the Creator, okay? And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians 13, which is one of my faves. I hope it's one of your faves too. 1 Corinthians 13. And instead of saying the word love in that chapter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace it with the word God. And then I'm going to show you this clip. Okay? So, got it? God is love. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain what God is like to you. Okay? So, God is patient. Instead of saying love is patient and kind, say God is love is patient and kind. God is patient and kind. This is what God is like. God does not envy or boast. God is not arrogant or rude. God does not insist on his own way. is not irritable or resentful. God does not rejoice at wrongdoing. God rejoices with the truth. That's why truthers are so beloved by God. People like myself and others. Just kidding. God does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. God bears all things, believes all things, God hopes all things, endures all things. God never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. When the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even though I have been known. So now faith, hope, and God abide, these three, but the greatest of these is God, or love. It's time to grow the hell up and start to freaking get along with each other, and to grow up and let some of these scales fall off our eyes and see what the real truth is out there, guys. And it's not as simple and as pure as a lot of us want it to be. Hope you liked today's message. Don't forget, sign up for one of the events quickly, because we're going to make decisions on how to do this stuff in the next couple of days. So you need to help us out. Tell us if you're coming to Boise, planning on coming to Boise. Tell us if you're planning to come to Minneapolis. We just want to make sure we've got our counts right so everybody can get set up and we can make our arrangements. Thank you. Bye.
Which one's the real sun?
I am facing southeast.
And then look over here.
We have
And look over, see
two
what's the sun?
sunsets.
And then look over here.
Right there, Mom, above the Jeep.
And then,
The sun isn't there. That's the wrong side of the
and
sky.
then also look over here.
And over here, all the way to the west, if I can walk over to it,
No, do you see how that? There's a sunset up here and also a sunset
there's another
over there.
Right.
sunset. That's where it always sets, northwest.
Yeah. Should be over here.
Right, where we're looking now. If you turn
But I
all
thought
the
you were talking about
way
a big, beautiful sunset.
and look east, look how low and dark orange the clouds are.
Yeah. They were like that
Look,
the other night.
you can almost see a ball of dark orange of sun below. See the stop sign?
Yeah.
Just right above it.
Yeah.
It's behind the clouds. If they didn't
Right.
chemtrail that, we would see another round sun
Maybe.
right there.
You might be looking at Nibiru.
That is
I give
crazy.
you a
So we have a sun to the east at night. What time is it right now? About 8 o'clock at night?
The other night was better than this.
8 p.m. Eastern?
When the clouds were hanging.
Yeah. Well, I wish it didn't chemtrail it. That looks to be another sun trying to come through. And then we look all the way to the northwest. The house is in the way, but way down, low over the horizon should be the sun. With the curvature, there's no way we're looking at a sun that far northwest like it should be. And then totally opposite on the earth here from our field of view, there is another sun. I can almost see a round outline behind those trees and right above that stop sign. Okay, God bless you all. Looks like we have something strange here in the sky, like a couple suns, one at each end of the earth, one... Wow. And when the sun rises in the morning, it rises right here in the east. So we have something right here, which would be east, southeast. And then where the true sun goes down, right here with the house in the way. Let's see if I can zoom in. And I guess I'm zoomed all the way in. Right there in the north, west northwest, I mean. The one in the east is brighter right now than our natural sun in the west northwest. Well, God bless you all. That's all. Something to really keep in mind and keep an eye on.